This is my match video for the Phoenix Rod and Gun Club Shotgun/PCC match, January 20th, 2019. I'm competing in Shotgun Home Defense Division. These are the rules for the division. Spec Gun Division. Examples are Mossberg 500 Persuader and 590. Any pump-action shotgun with a maximum barrel length of 20 inches and a max tube length of 21 inches. Cylinder bore only. No muzzle devices of any kind allowed. If it threads in or screws on, it is not allowed. Barrel porting is allowed. No limits on optics, lasers, and lighting devices. No capacity limits, no other limits. This is a good rule set to encourage people to actually bring out the shotguns they use for home defense or patrol use. You may have seen my appearances on InRange TV's coverage of the Halloween shotgun match held at Phoenix Rod and Gun Club. I was using my uncle's Ithaca 37 at this match, and we did a video specifically talking about the history of this shotgun. Unfortunately, this shotgun had some problems with stuck casings at the Halloween shotgun match. I wanted to remedy these problems before giving it back to my uncle. Examining the chamber of the shotgun, I found a very hard piece of debris stuck to the wall of the chamber. I had to scrape this out. Then I used steel wool on a drill rod to polish out the chamber to a glass-like finish. I've used this technique to solve stuck casing issues in a number of other shotguns that also had rough chambers. After performing this fix, I thought that this match would be a good chance to put the shotgun through its paces and make sure that it worked reliably before giving it back to my uncle. This stage begins with 2 clay activators. I knock them both down and get both clays in the air. Unlike most other pump-action shotguns I use, there really isn't an option to load a round directly into the chamber of the Ithaca. You must put it in the magazine tube first, then cycle it into the chamber. Loading the Ithaca is also made more difficult by how small the loading port is. This position is the only place that you can see that particular plate. It is partially occluded by the barrels deliberately by stage design. I begin this stage racking around into the action. I couldn't remember if I had cycled around in or not during my make-ready process. No big deal, get the gun back in action, take out the first 2 poppers and flying clays. I deliberately aim between some of these poppers to knock them down with fewer rounds fired. 7 shots for 9 poppers isn't too bad. You'll notice as the match goes on and I get more reps in loading, my loading does become more efficient. It's still not as smooth as it is with other shotguns with larger loading ports, but it is getting better nonetheless. You'll notice when I reload 1 shell at a time on the move here that it is relatively easy. It's when I need to reload multiple shells to be prepared for the next target array that things slow down quite a bit. Last stage of the match, and I think this is my best stage of the match. I've gotten used to using the shotgun over all the previous 3 stages, and my loading is the most efficient on this stage. Shooting both activators like this, then taking both clays in the air, is very easy with a semi-auto. Doing it with a pump, however, is a bit more challenging and something to take note of.
Well, it'll shoot it. I got another one that will run it fine. But this one is just the lack of
In the end, I won Home Defense Shotgun Division with first place on every stage. More importantly, the Ithaca 37, nicknamed the Gray Lady, made it through field trials without any malfunctions. It's now back in service with my uncle as his home defense shotgun. Thank you for watching, and come back again for more match and multi-gun competition content.